Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sita. I've been teaching English for 15 years, and yes, I'm going to talk to you tonight in English. So what is it I've learned from teaching English for 15 years? It's kind of boring, isn't it? I tell you something. What is the most important issue when it comes to your success? Confidence. How do you build confidence in English? How do you build confidence in a foreign language? How do you get out there and show the people, show the world who you are all about? So let's talk about confidence, yes? Let's talk about a foreign language. Let's talk about how we actually do it. What are the basic obstacles of your confidence in English? Fear. How many of you would feel comfortable to come up here with me now and give a presentation in English? How many of you would feel comfortable, yes, to speak in English, to do it fluently, to go for it? Good for you. And then I can ask you, are you afraid when it comes to speaking in English? Are you afraid of expressing yourself? Are you afraid? And then, of course, the next question is, what are you afraid of? What is the greatest fear that you have?
To be judged.
To be judged.
Speaking
And who judges you?
Myself.
Yourself. Exactly. And what is the other great fear that we have?
To lose the word.
Or mistakes. How afraid are we? Oh my God, I didn't say the right word. Oh my God, I didn't use present simple. Oh my God, my boss is watching me. Yes? It's scary. It's really scary.
My mother knows.
So fear. And this fear comes from perfectionism. Because we want to do it right. We want to do it perfect. If I told you do it in Hebrew, it would be no problem, yes? But in English, it's more difficult. So first of all, to build confidence in English, you must overcome this fear. Fear is natural, but move over it. Work with it. Get used to it. And learn to love your mistakes. Without mistakes, you cannot learn. Definitely not a foreign language. Yes? Second point I would like to talk about is a very important issue, which is motivation and discipline. What do I mean by motivation and discipline? You want to do something, so you have this first push, yes? That gives you the motivation. You sign up and you go for it and you're really trying your best. But then, 3 months later, you quit. You disappear. Why?
The result.
You change your priorities. All of a sudden you lose interest. You don't have money all of a sudden, yes? Something changes. Too much work. The kids are on vacation. So you forget about your original goal. You forget what you set yourself up to. So what happens? You're setting yourself up for failure. Because you might have the original motivation, but you do not stick to it. How do we create discipline? How do you make yourself get that discipline? You do not negotiate with your mind. Your mind will come up with lots of stories. I don't have money, I don't have time. Oh, she's not the right teacher for me. Oh, I'm never gonna get it done. I'm terrible in English. You do not listen to your mind. You have a goal, you set that goal, you stick to it, and you achieve that goal. This is the only way you can build. Actually, to sum up the whole idea of confidence building in English, confidence comes from mastery. You feel confident when you know what you're talking about, when you are professional, when you are expert, when you're talking about things that you feel comfortable with, yes? You own your knowledge. So in order to have confidence, confidence is not built in a day. Think about doing it in English. It's not built in a day, it's not a moment. It's something you work on. It's a question of mastery. And when it comes to succeeding in a foreign language, the most important issue you should pay attention to is not necessarily the language skills. It's the confidence you have. It's how you say what you say. Because what the other people, what the other side, what the world hears you is what you're actually saying underneath. Yes? The silent message of mastery. Thank you very much.